Hello everyone, I'm Tyras and we are back with another quest guide. Today we're doing Regicide, in which we will kill King Tyras to end his tyranny. King Tyras, if you don't remember, was the ruler of West Tirannwn. He went off on a few journeys supposedly into the further west side, into this area. And apparently came back as a very bad guy. He got infected with like a virus or something. So now he's like all demented and evil. King Tyras, his brother, is trying to stop King Tyras. Supposedly that's a story. So King Tyras right now is currently hiding out all over here somewhere, scheming evil plans. And King Tyras is supposedly the good guy. King Tyras is the ruler of East Tirannwn right now. For requirements, you need crafting level 10 or more, agility level 56 or more, complete the underground pass quest. You also need with you one bow with at least one, I would say 5 non-poisonous arrows with metal tips. So some examples are just bronze arrows, steel arrows, amethyst arrows. So you want something that's not poisonous, so not like so no rune arrows P++, that won't work, because you will have to coat the metal tips with oil later on. This is just to help you get through the underground pass. So this entire quest requires you to go through the underground pass twice. So if you thought it was bad the first time, you're doing it twice this time around. Hence, you need the same kind of like items: the metal bow, the bow with the metal arrows, arrow tips that you're willing to lose, so you're not gonna see this again. Ropes like 2 or more. I would say 3 to be safe, because you may fail. And also have 6 in total. As I've said, you have to go through the underground. You have to go through the underground pass twice. So the first time will take you 3 ropes. And then the second time, it's pretty much the same kind of items. You need another 3 rope. So this is a very lovely quest, put it that way. And 1 gloves that can be used to make quicklime. You can just use regular leather gloves, those will do. 1 spade, 1 tinderbox, 1 pot that's empty, 1 pestle mortar, 1 limestone, 1 cooked or roast rabbit, which we'll pull out later. So this quest, the way I'm doing this, will take you 2 inventories. Yeah. Also, you need 7 coals or more. I suggest 25 or more in case you fail. Midway through the quest, you have to go back to the bank. It's kind of far. And you can also note these. If you do note them, please bring some coins to unnote them. You can unnote them for 5 GPs for 5 GP per item. So to unnote 5 coal ores will take you about 25 GP. You also need 1 strip of cloth, which you can get which you can make by using 4 balls of wool. So you would buy 4 balls of wool from a GE, for example, just over here. Buy 4 balls of wool, like I did right there. Head over to a loom. There's one in the South Outer Farm. Amiclore to Tirannwn Village. South Outer Farm right there. There's a loom right there. So Amiclore to Tirannwn Village. Head over to South Outer Farm. And enter into this south room right here with the loom. And then you can make this strip of cloth item. Alright, so for optional stuff, being common level greater than 60 is good. Particularly the more HP you have, the better you're off, because this area, in addition to having to go through the underground pass twice, which is itself a kind of a giant obstacle course full of traps and danger, it's definitely a lot of stuff happening here. You can lose a lot of HP along the way. You also have a bunch of traps along this entire forest as well, that also can poison you and drain your HP pretty rapidly. So the higher combo level you have, specifically the higher HP, the easier this will be on you. And you can also bring ranged magic or halberd to safe spot. You have to kill one enemy during this quest, from what I can remember, mandatory wise, and it's not that difficult to kill the enemy. It's not a boss; it's just a regular enemy. Coins greater than 1,000 coins in total. And you remember inside the underground pass you can buy food from some drawers. So in case you run out of food, you can just buy some there. And also you want some coins to be able to unnote these coal ores midway through the quest. In terms of food, 24/7 pies in total. I have 12 right now. These are good because they boost your agility and also restore your 1 energy. So you kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Anti-poison potions 4 in total. Stamina potions 2 in total. These are Ardunian teleports. You can use the Ardunian teleport tablet 3 times. Travel to Remington. If you're doing it the way I'm doing this, you don't need another Ardunian teleport. However, you will need 30 GPs you will need 30 coins to use the boat in East Ardune. So I'm going to take this boat right here about midway through the quest to get to Remington. And also a teleportation to the furnace. You can use the Ardunian teleport tablet, and there's the furnace right there. Very convenient because shortly right after I'll pull out the second inventory and there's a bank right there, so that's a very nice drop-off zone. Alright, so to start this quest, make sure you have the first set of inventories. There's 2 set of inventories, the way I'm doing this anyway. For range gear, I'm just using this armor dial. You don't need anything this extreme. The boss is pretty straightforward. I mean, it's not a boss, it's just a regular enemy, level 100 something. You can easily safe spot it. Anyway. Make sure you have the stuff that you need for this first part. This quest requires you to go through the underground pass, the entire thing from start to the other side twice. So we're carrying the same thing we did for the underground pass quest itself, namely the ropes. That's we need the ropes. We need like the bow with the metal arrow tips. And so forth, also the leather gloves is good for this section. I'll give you a few moments to kind of look at this. It's a lot to kind of take in. And also the coal ores with some coins, I'll note them later on. And yeah, so limestone as well. So once you have assembled this inventory, we're going to head off into East Ardune to actually start this quest. Using a Ardunian teleport tablet. You don't actually need to go this far to officially start the quest. You may be approached by a King's Messenger NPC randomly as you go across Tirannwn, and then the King Messenger will give you like a message, and that's another way to start this quest. I'm doing this I guess the official way. Headway to the castle. In the west area, headway upstairs, and we're going to talk to King Tyras right here. I received your message, my liege. How can I serve the kingdom? Adventure, the repair work on the well of voyage has been completed. We can finally move on to the other side and conquer my brother. I assume you have some plan? Yes, the plan is you. You do it. I've never seen an elf over there. Really? Well, that may change soon because, my brother has been causing a bit of trouble over there. As such, all the elves have agreed to help us get rid of him once and for all. How convenient. What do I need to do? You are to head through the underground pass once more into the well of voyage. Lord Iowerth, the leader of the elves there, will send some representatives to help you on the other side. With their help, you are to find my brother and kill him once and for all. Alright, fair enough. Start the quest. Anything else that you know? My brother may not be the only threat to you over there. I hear there's also a elven rebellion. So there's 2 sides of elves fighting each other. So you may also meet some rebel elves on the other side. I see. Good luck, adventure. And that is that. So now we have to head all the way through the underground pass and enter the well of voyage. So if you don't, I'll go over the kind of like, I guess, the main points from the underground pass quest itself. But anyway, head away into the west of Dune, all the way over here, and the underground pass is going to be on the other side right there. I'm going to stop by the general store here to show you a few things, and then we'll actually enter the underground pass. It's advised to conserve your food because on the other side of the underground pass, once you get to the other side, there's more traps. This entire forest is full of traps and poison stuff. Poison traps and more traps that can take more HP from you. So try to conserve your food. If you need more food, you can buy more food inside the underground pass from the Dwarven camp, and also you can get a one-time supply of food, which heals about, I think, 20 HP from Cofton before you right by the Well of Voyage, which I'll show you. So this is the general store. If you need more food, you can also buy here. If you're still like in the first quarter of the underground pass, he also sells food and more rope for you. The main thing here is rope. Anyway, if you recall, the first obstacle we have to face is the rope swing, which consumes one rope. If you fail, you fall into a very you fall into a pit with a bunch of like traps and lose a lot of HP. So anyway, it's pretty far from the bank from here. So once you're ready, hey, we're inside. Same story. Inside. Alright, I'll show you the entire thing. So here we are. As you recall, head away to this north path. Alright, through here as well. And through here. So first thing we have to do is to get across this bridge. I need to make some space right now. Oh man, it's not good. I guess I'll drop a rope. Yeah, let's drop a rope. You need to like actually let's do this. Let's do this. Take this out. I'll use my amethyst arrow. So it's first as equipment for one cloth, and then you can use it on there to get yourself a amethyst fire arrow, and then you can like once you have used the cloth to oil the arrow, you can then ignite the arrow using campfire. And you take back my equip it. Equip the fire arrow. So take one cloth, wrap the oil around your metal tip arrow, ignite the arrow to become a fire arrow, equip the arrow, and then you can head over here to the north area and just shoot down the rope. It may take you a few times depending on your archery level, and then your character will kind of move on with this cutscene. And it's kind of like cutscene basically. Alright. Do not pull this lever because you will go straight back. So let me just re-equip my arrow. Drop this other arrow. And continue your way down south, and then you have this area. Use one rope onto this overhead. This is the most annoying obstacle in my opinion. If you fall, you enter into like a pit, and then you have to work your way all the way back up. And once you're out, you basically once you're out, you are back at the very beginning. Right here, you lose a lot of HP. You lose one rope, and then you redo the whole thing again. So this is the most annoying obstacle in my opinion. As I said, if you need more rope, just you can buy some from the GE, and also more food as well here. Don't use your food that you have, save it for the other side. Continue onwards. And at this point, you can just drop the other rope as well. You don't need that anymore. Just drop it. You don't need the other ropes you have. Alright, here we are. Climb a rock slide. Alright, so this grid puzzle is the same as the solution to this grid puzzle is the same as you did in the underground pass for your character. It's completely the same. So for my character, this character that I'm using, the solution which I have saved on my phone for the last time I did this quest is this. This is the path for me. If you don't remember, it's basically trial and error. You would take one step here, if you fall, just climb back out, try another one, and then if this is good to go, move on to the next one, and then move on to the next one, and you would move up, and then so forth. Yeah, this is how it is. You don't need to move backwards. Just continue forward, and see. Yeah, those are the main points that I would remember from doing this puzzle. And once you're here, pull a lever. Oh yeah, and if you die, you have to fall into the same pit, and then you can take out your items. So your gravestone would be underneath the actual trap itself. And once you're here, continue westward. There's a odd marking to pass through it. Give it a go. You may still fail, it's fine. Just continue onwards. Alright. There we are. Oh, look at that, I failed. Actually, no, I think I stepped through it. Anyway. Alright, and then climb down this well. This is not the well of voyage. There's another well. This is just well number 1. Alright, continue onwards. And just move this up so I have more visual. There we are. Alright, so continue onwards into the cell. Enter this, this is kind of like this whole thing here. And then just dig. Boom, and that puts you right here. Continue onwards, and then climb over this ledge. If you fall, you just have to go all the way back and try again. That's all it is. Oh, look at that. Speak of the devil. And we're back here once more. Yeah, it's fine. And there we go. Alright. If you have this is the next, I guess, puzzle thing too. Alright, so you can walk through here. The solution is to the right, to the left, and then to the left, to the other end. Alternatively, you can also go through this door. If you have a achievement level 50 or more, you can pickpocket this door. This door has a shortcut. If you fall, just walk your way to the nearest exit. For example, if you fall right there, just walk up again and try again. Alright, and continue onwards. Continue onwards. Alright. Into this cave right there, and then we're almost at the main, the final room. Alright. So continue all the way to the end. Oh, for this trap, yeah, just run through the middle tile right there, and you'll be fine. Don't run through the side, otherwise you get damaged. Alright, so we're almost at the very end. This is not the well. This is well number 2. This is not the well. Enter into the door, and you recall this is the final room. So underneath this room, if you fall down underneath this room, you will enter the lower area with the dwarves and stuff like that too. That's where you can buy more food. Hopefully I don't fall down, but if I do, I'll show you. Alright. Let me just see. So this is we have to get to the temple, which is right here in the middle. There's a temple, and the well is gonna be inside of there. The well of voyage, the one we actually need to enter. Alright, one more, man. One more. Don't fail me, man. Come on. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's definitely nerve-wracking, no doubt. Anyway, so if you fall down here, you will land at the lower level, and then you have to make your way back up at the southwest core area. So imagine this was a lower level. At the south west area, there is a dwarven camp. You can talk to the dwarf who is by the eastmost side inside it. So this is the so for example, this is the lower level. This is the southwest area, and then I think his name is Koftik. Yeah, Koftik. Not Koftik. I don't remember his name, but there's one dwarf on the east side of the camp that sells you cabin that sells you food. You must first drink his beer to get his approval, which slightly lowers your agility by like 4 or 5 points. And then he sells you food for like I think 50 coins or something. You get like 22 HP of food. Yeah, so that's another option for you to heal up. And then once you are done, you can exit the southmost entrance, and that puts you straight back at this level. And so you'll be all the way over there, and then just try again to get to this area. So that's how it is. Yeah. Open this door, and for a one-time offer, you can also get food from Koftik. Let me just show you right now. Koftik, hello there. I have seen some food just lying around. Taste it for me. Yes, please. Thank you. And that's what you get. You get the 2 bread and one stew. No problemo. I think that heals like 5, 10. Heals like it heals like 17 HP or something like that. Anyway, climb down as well. This is the well of voyage. So that's the well of voyage right there. There's also a prayer altar. You can use it, and then use the cave exit out there, the other side. Alright, and that's the entire underground pass. Nightmare relived. So this is the entire map of the area. Sorry if it's super small. It's just to showcase how big it really is. Yeah, you can see like there's like different pathways here. The orange is like the various different like paths you can actually take. The greens are like there's like a bunch of traps here and so forth. So just so you're aware just so you're aware what actually is happening inside this area. There's a bunch of traps, a bunch of routes, and so forth. Alright, so once you have exited the cave, walk slightly outside into like the forest area, like right here, and then you'll be stopped by Idris. If he doesn't talk to you, just change world and try again. Halt, human! What are you doing here, man? Wait, what is that? What the? Oh, I never got to know his name. Are you the human called Tyras? Yeah. Good. We've been expecting you. King Latos sent word that you're coming. You should speak with Lord Iowerth. Who was the other guy? What happened to him? Why don't you take me with you? Okay. So Lord Iowerth is in this camp all the way over here. So we need to head through this forest right here like this, and then through like here like this, and then we can head up here like that. So that's the entire path. There's a bunch of traps. This is one of the traps. A dense forest, completely it's not deadly, yeah, but you need to learn how to actually navigate it, which we'll do like shortly after. This is the Styx trap, which can poison you. Continue your way from the tunnel. Just head straight west all the way to the end. And this is probably the most annoying trap. These leaves traps. If you fall, you lose 15 HP always, and you can die. It's very tedious. Anyway, down here, continue onwards, and then continue onwards. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go through this this path. That leads to the. Oops! Oh shoot! All right, so for this stick path, what you want to do is just spam click on the other side. Spam click, and then you always pass through this without fail. Alright, continue way north over here. The other path leads to the Elven City, Pythias, which we have no access to right now. Alright, this is the most annoying trap ever. Jump over it, come on. Oh, thank God, see. If you need food, you can also kill these bear cubs and like, rabbits over here. And there's a fire by the cap you can use to, right there, yeah. You can use to make more food for yourself. That's what it is. So yeah, and once you're here, we're gonna talk to Lord Iowerth in the center area. Your scouts told me to come and talk to you. Welcome to Tirannwn. I understand you've been sent here to get rid of that criminal, Tyras. I offer you my full support. Unfortunately, most of my troops are currently dealing with a group of renegade elves. That doesn't mean we're limited in power to help you. I see. Indeed, now Tyras and his forces moved camp recently, so your first step is to find out where they have set a base. I have a tracker working in the area nearby where he set up new base. I suggest you find him. You'll find him at Tyras' old camp, southeast of here, just north of that poison lake. Okay. So, alright, so let's go find his elf tracker. Head your way back down. Man. Before there was cell phones, there was always word of mouth. Alright, so head your way back down here and cross this irritating jump leaf trap. There we go, that's why it's irritating. Always does 15 HP. Back up again. There we go. So, yeah. Continue your way down south. All the way south. So, further south, we're gonna go to this old base camp. Right here, right by the poison lake. And look at that, this is the old camp of Tyras, and there is the elf tracker. Hello? Human. No, I'm not one of Tyras' men. I'm one of Lord Iowerth's. He sent me to help you. And you prove this how? I don't know. I have no time for outlaws or random weirdos. Anyway, so that didn't work. Head back to Lord Tyras. Oh no, Lord Iowerth. Alright, dude, he didn't trust me. Oh, bless his loyalty, but curse his suspicion. Fuck. Anyway, he'll recognize this. Here's a crystal pendant. Alright, so now head back to the elf tracker. Now that we have proof of, our allegiance. Oh, and now we're back. So if you want to keep the pendant, you must drop trick each time you talk to him. After he gives it to you. And at the very end with King Lathas, otherwise you'll lose his item. It's just a cosmetic item. Hello? You must be one of Tyras. No, here it is. Here's proof, man. Oh, that's Lord Iowerth's pendant, alright. Even smells like him too. Alright, so what can I do for you? I need to find Tyras to kill him. Do you know where he is? Well, this was his old camp. A battle occurred a few days ago and it moved. As it goes, I'm not actually tracking them at the moment. I'm currently trying to trace out our renegade brethren, so the other elven resistance. I see. I guess you can't see with those human eyes of yours. I'll tell you what, now that you're here, I may as well give you a hand. I'll search on the east side, you search on the west side of the camp. So I wait to the west side, right by these dense forests, and then follow these tracks, try to follow them. Can't do it, huh? Alright, so let's go back to the elf tracker. I found tracks to the west, but they lead into the forest I cannot enter through. These forests aren't as dense as you would think. Look closer, you can see that there is a way to get through. With that in mind, give it a go. Okay. So now you have the ability to enter into this dense forest. So he basically taught you how to do it. So enter through here. Once you enter through here, you'll be attacked by Tyras guard, level 110. You can safe spot him using the mushrooms here. And here we are. I see you making nice with that traitor. He has a halberd. Just go over here. Even though he has a halberd, he only can attack you one tile away. You can like safe spot him here with a range magic, set up a halberd and so forth. And that's the end of him. Still 2-edged sword, no thank you. Headway northwest over here. And these traps, if you fall, you get poisoned and lose 10 HP. Like that. There you go. And drink the anti-poison and then continue onwards through this dense forest. And headway northwest to his catapult, and then which will come back near the end, and to this southwest. This is south dense forest, and this is Tyras' new camp, as you can see. Alright, this is his new camp over here. No, this is his new camp base. Talk to General Herring in the center right there. Hello. Yes, is there anything I can help you with? I'm in charge of what's left of the army, and I'm rather busy. Can I see your king? The king will see no one. He trusts no one, not even me. In the coming battle, he will stand between us and the end. You will stand, then you see him. Okay. Alright, so once you have done that... oh yeah, and also the general store here. There's also a general store. You can buy... you can buy bread here for food. So now head your way back to the elf tracker in the center location. Yep, back to the elf tracker. Hello? Do you know where it is? Yeah, it's not too far west of here. I'm sure Lord Iowerth will be pleased to hear that. You should let him know. And now head back to Lord Iowerth. Alright, so if you want this crystal pendant cosmetic item, drop it now before you talk to him. That's a reminder. And in luck, I've tracked down the brute. His camp is recluded just directly southwest of here. Good job. We do have more troops available to attack him. I suggest we try something else. The details I have in this book are for explosive. We shall find a way to make a bomb. That will make short work of Tyras. Indeed. Read through it and tell me what you think. If you have any questions, let me know. And then read through the entire book. I won't read this. I'll just pause and skip through the pages. Alright, once you're done, talk to him again and then explore everything he has to offer. I need some quicklime. Quicklime? What the heck, dude? It's made by heating limestone. Oh yeah, that. Yeah. There's a mine. There is a mine directly east of here where you can mine some. Anything else? I need some sulfur. Check the shore south by the old camp of Tyras where you were with the elf tracker. Sounds good. I need some naphtha. What? According to the book you gave me, you get it through the fractional distillation of coal tar. You should be able to get some coal tar from the swamp as well by the old Tyras camp. I don't know about chemistry, so good luck with that. Actually, I think someone from our Dune could help me there. She knows a thing or two about chemistry. Perfect. Take the book to her and see if it can help you. Even if she isn't trustworthy, even if she is trustworthy, we can't take any risks, so just don't tell her exactly why we need to do this. Anything else? I need a barrel. Have a look around the camp, there should be some empty barrels. Anything else? I need a fuse. Some sort of fabric should work, you can use a loom here. Anything else? That's all I needed to know, thanks. Okay. Alright, so do not lose this book because you need this book to actually make the bomb down the line. So now head back to, hold on, before we leave, we need to take 2 barrels. 1 barrel at least from the northeast tent. Take another one as a spare, just in case you fail to make the bomb the first time. And then head back to the elf tracker's location by the poison swamp down there. Alright, so once you're back here, there's the elf tracker, head away further south. And we're going to use the barrel on this coal tar there tile to fill it up. Fill up all your barrels. And before you leave, take 1 sulfur right by. Alright. So let's go to Eastern Dune and talk to Elena, who knows more about chemistry than apparently we do, even though we have pretty high skill levels. Elena is going to be in her house right here, just across the log balance agility in the northwest area. Cross over here. And into this thing. Elena. Hello. Hey, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Yourself? Not bad. Did you speak to the king? Yes, the king admitted it was a hoax. Did you say why? Yeah, he did. He asked you to keep it a secret though. Even from me? I'm afraid so, man, until the entire thing is resolved. Even without the plague, I still worry about the people of West Dune. Anyway, do you need something? I have a book which mentions fractional distillation of coal tar. Not my area of expertise. I recommend taking to the chemist in Remington instead. Alright, I'll try that. Is this connected to the king? I cannot admit or deny. Fair enough. See you later. So, I said to Remington, you can use the boat here for 30 GP to Remington, which is what I'll do. Once you're at Remington, head to the westmost building, right here, and then we'll talk to the chemist inside there. And the chemist is right here. Talk to him about your quest. Good day. I was hoping you could help me with something. I have a book which mentions fractional distillation of coal tar. You'll be wanting to use the still outside here then. How do I use it? Really quite simple. Heat up the still very high for it to work. However, if it gets too hot, it will burn out and you have to redo the whole thing again. You must watch the pressure also. If that gets too high, you have to start over again. There are valves to control both the tar flow and pressure. These also affect the heat of the steel. And you also need lots of coal as well. Alright. So now we have to get ourselves some coal to actually do this thing. You can talk to File in the general store here to unnote your noted coal ores. You need about 7 to actually do this. So let me just make some space here. I want to. I guess I'll sacrifice some food. It doesn't really matter right now. And just be safe. I'll do 8. So you can talk to File here to unnote for 5 coins each, and that should work. Okay. Head your way back to the still once you have enough coal ores. Alright, so we have to load 1 barrel. Just load a barrel here. Alright, use 1 barrel here. Boom. So now it's loaded. So there's 2 valves, like he was saying, pressure and heat. So the way to do this smoothly is to turn this white valve, which will increase the pressure. Once the pressure is green, lock it in place right here. Just turn this left valve to the middle, and that will lock it in place. If you go too far, if the pressure goes too far, just turn it to the right to relieve it. If it goes too low, turn to the left, and it makes you go back up again. And then once you have that, and then once that is done, you just add in coal until adding coal to make it into the green zone for it to kind of progress. So move this all the way to the right, always to the right. When it gets to green, oops, as you see, that's just too low. Go back to the left. Okay, that's good, right there. So that's perfect. Lock it in place. Lock it down. So now add coal, and see the heat's gonna go up right here. Add coal. See, add coal slowly, so you don't have to do it too much. Add coal is still green. Oop, add 1 more. You don't want to do this too rapidly. So as long as it's progressing, you want to just keep it right there. Otherwise, if the pressure gets too big or the heat gets too much, then you have to redo the whole thing again with a new barrel. Alright, so that's good to go. And once you exit, you get yourself the barrel of naphtha. Now that that's done, you can just drop the other barrel. You don't need this anymore. Let's see here. Let me just take out my summer pie. My precious summer pie on the floor. Alright, so yeah, you don't need any more coal. So let me just drop this out here. Alright, so there you go. So once you have done that, you can just drop the other barrel. You just double check. Yep, drop out the barrel, and now head to a furnace. You can use the one in Tirannwn. In Tirannwn, the one is gonna be like right here, right by the river in the center. Equip your leather gloves. And then use 1 limestone into the furnace to get yourself the quick lime, and then grind it with a pestle mortar into the pot for the pot of quick lime. Alright, so now you have that. Use the pestle mortar on the sulfur to get yourself the ground sulfur. Add the ground sulfur and the quick lime into the barrel of naphtha. There we are. Boom, we have a barrel bomb. Then attach one of these strip of cloth to it, and there we are. We have the bomb good to go. Now go to the bank. We have to go through the entire underground pass again. So you can use the bank at the north bank in East Tirannwn, right here. Oops, right there. All right, so we're almost at the end. We have to go through the underground pass 1 more time to use this barrel bomb. So let me just please give me a few moments to pull out the last inventory. All right, and there we are. I'm using the same combat gear. You don't need this anymore, but you know, make sure you have the bow and arrow, so you can get to the underground pass. And the same kind of setup as earlier. Make sure you don't forget the bomb, and also you need the cook rabbit. Just triple check everything, and okay. So now we have to head all the way through the underground pass again, to get to the catapult. So I'm going to go from here, where am I now? Where I am now, all the way to Macedonia, into the underground pass, all the way through the end to the well of voyage, into the well of voyage, outside to the other side. Head all the way through here, all the way back, through here to the catapult. We need to get to this catapult that we saw earlier, just north of Tyras camp. Alright, now we're back at the catapult. That was a very long journey. Do not eat the cook rabbit. Give it to the Tyras guard. Hey buddy, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your lunch break. I'll take over here, no problem. Now, using the barrel bomb with the tinderbox, we're going to launch it into the camp. If you need a tinderbox, you can buy one from the general store for I think 5 coins. Use on the catapult and enjoy the cutscene. Boom! And that is a camp with King Tyras, apparently. And firebombed. So now head back to Lord Iowerth inside the elf camp. It is done. Good. One of my scouts confirmed. You have done well. I'm sure you want to get back to your king and tell him he will undoubtedly want some proof. He should trust me enough in this matter. Give him this letter. It verifies you have completed the job. As a token of my thanks, I will give you access to the pass through Arendar. You will find the start of the trail in the far east of the woods. Thank you, my lord. Arendar is this thing. So I guess this is like a shortcut to not have to deal with the underground pass itself. Anyway. Head back to King Lathis. As you try to get back to King Lathis, you'll be interrupted by Arwen. Are you the human by name of Timas? Yes. Thanks, Saren. All is not lost yet. What do you mean? I'm Tirannwn, leader of the Elven Resistance. We've been watching you ever since you arrived at Tirannwn. We knew it was you who murdered King Tyras. There is much to explain in little time. Do you have the message that Lord Iowerth gave you? You seem to know so much. I'm not gonna lie, so yeah, I do. Good, we understand each other. Hand it over and find the truth of who your real employer is. So you cannot read this message by yourself. He's gonna use his magic to open it for you. And once you read it, I have no idea. Why would the king do this? I have a few ideas. Now is not the time to discuss these matters. Give it to King Tyras and make sure he is distracted for now. And act like nothing happened. Once you're done, return to Tirannwn and seek out Islin and Ulunid. You'll find them roaming the Isafar forest. They will bring you to me. You want me to help you? What's in it for me, man? The chance for redemption after all you've done. If that isn't good enough for you, consider this. This isn't a struggle for life, for land or title. It is a war for all life. If Iowerth and Lathis manage to summon Zabrak, we all die. Deliver your message. Act normal. Meet me again. Okay. Very well. And let's go back to King Lathis. Act normal. My lord, Tyras is dead. Here is proof. Yes, good. Nicely done. Excellent job. Does this mean we can tell about the truth of the plague? Not yet. Even with my brother gone, the Dark Lord remains a threat. For now, the plague must remain as is. Anyway, I'll let you know when I next require your services. Oh, and here's your reward. 3 quest points, access to Tirannwn, 15,000 Jewel XP, and 15,000 coins. Oh no, so now they are one step closer to resurrecting the Dark Lord, Zamrock. Anyway, so we have come across 2 elven forces, one for the Dark Lord and one trying to resist it. We will see where this takes us.